The rapid alarm of the black spot bell broke the silence of the morning in the western prairie. The young female leopard stands on the branch and looks up. The tense atmosphere made him afraid to act rashly. Of course, it's not going to come out of nowhere. The deer sense danger. But so far, we haven't found this deep hiding predator. If you don't put yourself in it, we really don't appreciate the dangers of living in the wild. Next, follow the direction of the male jumping collar alert. We finally got to see the elusive killer. In the thick tall grass, a stunning and rich lioness entered a state of silence, also a master of the attack. Although the whereabouts have been exposed, but his skillful ambush has added more fear to the already dangerous West Tree Prairie. A lot of times, unknown dangers are most likely to cause panic, so even the bright killer chose to avoid. This female leopard quickly fled the scene, because the situation is far more dangerous than we imagined. And it turns out this lioness wasn't hunting. He has his eyes on the charity that he officially regards as a threat. The master of ambush is also at risk of being ambushed. Lions will kill pictorial. It's not just about reducing the number of competitors in the same territory, because leopards can also kill young teachers. To minimize the threat, it was the deer that exposed the lioness. This makes the young female leopard extremely shallow and successfully got out of danger. The deer regained their calm, indicates that the danger has been lifted. But after going through the scene just now, this magnetic leopard hides in the branches for a long time and cannot be calm. He knows the intent of the magnet. Survival is about being vigilant at all times. Otherwise, even leopards are like jumping in the forest. Risk of being hunted at any time. Prey is in sight, but the hunt had to be delayed. As the sun rises, a huge giraffe carcass appeared in front of me. Plenty of food attracts bald rescuers to gather in large numbers. Enjoy this hard-won feast because time is running out. The owner of the food is nearby. It's just between the lions resting. The bald rescuers became blatant thieves. But bald rescue is the guiding light of food. They are the easiest to attract other predators. So despite the plentiful food, but expelling baldness has become instinct. When the lioness leader comes to the scene, maybe that's why he's not in a hurry to hunt and attack leopards. The pride is at its peak right now. In the same pride, as long as there are 2 experienced adult lionesses, they are enough to support a huge pride. But there are a lot of females in this pride. Their first litter of cubs has grown up, and the lioness is not breastfeeding. This greatly enhances the combat effectiveness and range of activities of the pride. For all predators in the same territory, this pride has absolute repression. Cats usually prefer the softest foods. When the leftover scene enters, the corpse becomes shriveled and stiff. The pride selflessly gave it to the hound. The bite of the hound is amazing. Not only do they prefer the chewiest crust, even the bone hounds are reluctant to discard it. The picked-up feast caused many hunting dogs to snatch it. They're very happy to help clean up the battlefield. Of course, after all, foraging in lion territory, these hounds are still extra vigilant. But the advantage of living in groups is that not only can they work together to alert for danger, even the mighty poodlehound family has the courage to take on the challenge. Diagenetic leopard. This is definitely a serious underestimate. The territory of a male leopard usually includes multiple females, so female leopards are more common. The brightness and agility of the female leopard. The process of hunting is a visual feast, but the fierce and fearless male leopard, every action has unexpected consequences. Maybe that's why a lot of people like male leopards. This male is not hunting. Cross the border. He entered the habitat of the hound family. Usually, 8 leopards will not take the initiative to conflict with hunting dogs, even an adult male leopard. They also try to avoid getting injured in battle. But the behavior of this bear leopard is really shocking. Searching along the road. He's looking for the hound's lair. Sure enough, it didn't take long. The male leopard discovered the secret hiding in the grass. Silently, he got into the thick bushes. Sudden conflict. As the hound screamed and gave birth, then a hound fled. Being ambushed by male leopards left him desperate. He even left his comrades behind. From the body shape, a slain hound or a small male. Or maybe he's a pup on the verge of adulthood. But no matter what, dare to break into the hound's lair alone. Not all male leopards have such courage. And 1 against 2, he also successfully hunted down his opponent. More often, the greatest threat may come from the same species. This hunting dog finds prey discarded by male leopard. The prey is the hunting dog that was killed before. But surprisingly, hounds are not picky eaters to the point where they even eat their own kind. It shows that there is no bottom line for survival in the wild. All behavior is to fill the stomach. It's all about living a better life. As night falls, ghostly killers are also starting to come out. Young female leopards are masters of ambush. It's a pity that this female leopard has been independent since he doesn't have his own territory. Swim on the edge of the territory of other female leopards. Danger is inevitable, and he has not yet been recognized by the Leopard King. Without habitat, you will always feel threatened. This female is just like that, hiding in the bushes to rest. But he has to be sleepy and constantly aware of the safety of his surroundings. And worrying about things often happens for granted. His vigilant instinct allowed him to detect the danger from behind in time. Adult male leopards are patrolling the territory. This female has never been in contact with a male. If not during the mating period, he could have been killed. Sure enough, I realized that the situation was not right. The leopard made a voluntary concession. But even so, the territory is also sensitive, and the bear storm still launched an attack. The ferocity makes the bear and leopard show it vividly. He catches up with the branch and goes straight to the female leopard. The disparity in strength makes the female leopard look petite like a cub. Fortunately, the bear leopard didn't attack him too much. Just a warning to this unfamiliar female leopard. Perhaps this is a moment of celebration for the female leopard. Perhaps now he has gained the approval of the Leopard King. If so, he will be allowed to establish his own territory in the leopard's territory. Afternoon is also a great time for hunting because the shadow of the sun is the easiest to ambush. The unscrupulous jump of Zero aroused the desire to kill the corpse. The young male lion was attracted by the scene in front of him. While the prey is unprepared, he tried to launch a sneak attack quietly. However, unfortunately, this male lion has picked too big a target. The giraffe discovered the danger just in time. Let the lion's sneak attack become a cannon field. But the opportunity arose again. The bushes blocked the view. The dueling bells did not see the existence of the killer. So they're still killing. It is possible, but unfortunately, Ya Chengnian's lion hunting skills do not seem to be at home. Hunting still relies mainly on experienced adult lionesses, because lionesses usually know how to cooperate effectively. A passing zebra is suddenly ambushed, fleeing under the forbidden's prey in a hurry. Although several attempts were unsuccessful, but the restlessness of the hunt brought the hunt to a climax. Soon the lioness leader joined the battle. This time the pride is targeting the huge OO. Other members are only responsible for eviction. The real hunt is still left to the lioness leader. Sure enough, the hunting was successful, and it was learned that the adult male Zero Zelu. As a result, he directly collided with the ancient man and was arrested on the spot. At the same time, the restlessness of the hunting also disturbed the male leopard, who was resting on the branches. When it is found that the lions have successfully hunted, this bear leopard realized it was time for him to make his debut. Finally, we were able to see the young female again. The difficulty of survival made him cry firmly in the territory of male leopards. Sure enough, male leopards appeared. He takes the initiative to walk in the direction of the female leopard. It may be that the previous encounter found that the owner of the territory appeared in front of him again. This newspaper still instinctively chose to avoid, but this time there might be a beautiful encounter between them. In order to let the young Sibao step down from the throne, the fierce male leopard is also full of patience. Accustomed to living alone, of course, a new relationship between magic weapons wants to be established. They all need to adapt to each other. Finally, the male leopard succeeded. The dangerous living environment also attracts warm moments. But in fact, for this female leopard, he was the greatest beneficiary of this encounter.